This is the part when we tell a story about how we were engaged. Starting with this morning. Why don't you start?
Well, he told me. Oh, we should. He told me that he had a surprise, and I thought it was bacon because it's morning time, and I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna come and cook me bacon. It's gonna be awesome. The last day of school. But then he told me that I didn't have to go to work today, in which I thought he was picking on me, and I thought he was mean. I'm like, I do have to go to work today, and you don't. Shut up. But then he's like, no, I called your principal and I scheduled you a sub. I'm like, you can't kid about this. Are you serious? Because I really don't want to go to school if you're going to joke about this. So it was true. And then he was like, we're going to go hiking with Maple and Yolis, which I then got curious because Yolis has been on bed rest from running.
Yeah, he had the Rocky Mountain spotted fever. So his saliva is a little bit, you know, just don't let him lick you. Just kidding, he's fine.
That's not true. So I was a little bit suspicious, but I also was like, there's been other moments in our relationship where I thought he might propose and he didn't, so I better not think this. So we go, we get all our stuff. It took a while. We went to Flying Biscuit, which is my fave. Finally, we head out of town, go to South Mountain, which we often go running at. But we went to the other side.
Yeah, so lately I've been exploring the west side of South Mountain State Park. Because that's what I do. I like to explore.
Wait to hear me.
Runs through Briar.
Turns out that side's way more thorny. Literally.
Yep, not
But
good paths.
I went there a couple weeks ago thinking I'd just find the right spot. Like it would kind of like appear out of the air. I'd be like, a meadow! This is where it happens. But it turns out it didn't happen that way. The dogs had a great time. They're in the backyard right now.
Yes.
They ran around. So we went for a hike up this old road through briars. You were not having the most fun.
Well, I was having fun. I just was trying to avoid all the briars, which was nearly impossible.
Yeah, and I was trying. I had the ring in my back pocket where you put your keys when in your running shorts, and it was covered in sweat at that point. I needed to find a creek quick.
Well, he was very nonchalant and calm, cool, and collected all day, so I kind of had talked myself out of like, okay, no, it's not happening today. He's just trying to be sweet. We got in a fight last weekend about when we were going to get engaged.
I had to purposely start a fight to throw you off the scent. Ask our waiter.
It clearly worked.
Good food.
Yeah, it was very
He was
awkward. He just stopped coming back.
Yeah, he
He
stopped
was like so intensely like talking like this. But and he was so nonchalant. He's like, we can turn around whenever. And I'm like, okay, well, if someone is going to propose, he would have a perfect spot, and he would have already hiked it, and he would have, known exactly where we're going to go. And, like, the fact that there's briars everywhere, and this is hurting, like, there's no way it's happening today. He was like, all right, let's just turn around, let's go read books in Lincolnton. And I was like, okay, read books, people, it's not going to happen. I didn't think he'd do it later that night at a restaurant or anything. I knew we'd probably be in nature, probably, with the dogs. So we, like, get in the car and leave, and then he's like, oh, I really wanted to check out this stream. Which, y'all think that's
there
obvious.
was a babbling brook.
That's very normal for you to want to go look at the nature
Look at the stream.
And so, like, okay, whatever, like, sure. And so we go, and we cross the stream.
Cross
and
the stream.
Like, wash it off his face, which...
I was really washing off the ring because of the aforementioned sweat.
And then he was like,
A great part of the story.
stand up. And I was like, okay. And then he's like, give me a kiss. And I'm like, all right.
No, you were nicer.
I know. But I was hiding, like, my internal conflict. I'm like, I don't want to be disappointed about this day. And then you got down on one knee in the rocks by the stream.
I got down on one knee, and Julia's face was like half mixture, like, of I just got punched in the stomach, slash, I just won the lottery. Like, I really wish I could have a picture of it, because it was like the utmost shock of all time. And then like my brain lost all sort of like logical reasoning thought, and I think I just said, I love you.
I want to marry you. I got you a ring.
I got you a ring.
And I was like, okay. He's like, you have to say yes first. I was like, yes.
That's right. I put it on the right hand.
He kept grabbing my right hand, which is like.
It was the one that was in front. So I was
And
like,
I
put me a
kept being
damn
like
hand. I got to stick this thing on.
He's like, give me your hand. I'm like,
It's just a promise.
so give it to me. I didn't start crying. crying until afterward when we were hugging, and he told me like friends were coming over, and that's what made it real because we get to celebrate. I just felt really loved, and it feels very strange. I feel too young. I still feel like a 12-year-old. So, but we're really thankful for y'all. I'm glad that y'all came to celebrate and that you wanted to celebrate our life together. Cause
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for coming out, everybody, and for I think I had 8 Facebook messages going and 2 or 3 emails. So somehow everybody got together. So thanks so much for coming tonight, and y'all are of course invited to the wedding. You guys aren't like the pre-party friends, you're like the full party friends. So just mark your calendars for some time.
For the day that I was married.
It's all Lindsay.
Yeah. Anyway, probably poured some of you guys a huge champagne glass. I hate champagne, but let's go ahead and drink. I'll put on some more house music.